Monk. I'm a meditation instructor, personal trainer, and my wife always likes to say I'm a professional spreader of love. So what I am is love, and that's what you are too. Sometimes you may forget, but that's how we came in this world. That's how we're going to leave this world. We are conditioned to think we're something else, but we're not. So we basically all want a few of the basic things in our life. We want peace, right? Peace of mind, right? We want a healthy body. We want a purpose. Everybody wants a purpose. Everybody has a purpose. Are you living your purpose? Then we want loving relationships. What the problem with the loving relationships part is we forget to love who? We have to love ourselves before we can give that away properly. We can't have inner conflict and depression and all these negative emotions tearing us down and try to spread love to another being. We are vibrational beings. Wherever we go, we're affecting everybody around us. So how, if you're in the negative emotional state, are you going to affect the people around you?
Really just feeling the body. So what I do is I cook meals for people, whether it be at a retreat or a catering event, and really use my Reiki energy into the food so that you're really nourishing from the inside outward. And I just love like creating that sense of home, that sense of love, that when you eat my food, you're really feeling like all of that nourishment run through your body, and then it fuels you for the next, point of your day or your life or your journey, so whatever that looks like for you. If you're interested in connecting with me, you can find me on Instagram at Mystical Mama Meals, and Facebook Mystical Meals, and my name again is Elizabeth Stickles. Thank you.
And this also explains why my hair is locked. So everything about me is in its natural state, and this is how my hair grows. So let it grow. And so I learned a lot of different things, and I'm just so happy to be here. I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, and we just moved here. So thank you so much for being here.
Parts, it's about the pain of our people that we don't speak about. It's a taboo topic and commonly swept under the rug. The real message is that we need to begin to open our eyes, especially minorities who do not come to accept and therefore don't get the opportunity to confront and transmute pain. I'm here to deliver a message that's straight from spirit, and that is that we're at the time where we need to step into wellness, and that includes all of the shadow work that comes along with it, confronting our past pains. Being Latino means identifying with heritage, pride, tradition, family, and food. And we need to look deeply at those specific points. These are beautiful things that represent our culture, and at the same time, they are the areas of difficulty for transitioning into wellness. In regards to family, when I mention veganism or meditation or anything like that, it's an open invitation to mockery, ridicule, and arguments to the point where I actually avoid family interaction at all. I know a lot of people in my situation dealing with the exact same thing. Hispanic families are attached to our way of upbringing and living that's almost an insult to suggest a new or better way. It's offensive to our pride and heritage because that's who we are, and we identify it to our ancestral bloodline. I think that's where things have gotten lost in translation, because this is always who we've been. Hispanics today are dealing with family crisis, families being torn apart, and children in cages. We don't have the privilege to consider taking time for wellness, forgetting that this is the prevention of the cycle to begin with. We need to break this cycle. We need to step in and do the work to heal ourselves, our past generations, and our future generations.
How's everyone doing today? Good. Awesome, cool. So my name is Marcos Hurtado. I'm a personal trainer and wellness coach out here in San Francisco and also in Oakland. And I've been practicing for almost 5 years now. It'll be 5 years in a few weeks actually, because it actually started in early August. So the main reason why I actually decided to do like personal training and health and wellness is because I feel like me being Mexican, and any Mexican, Latinx, Hispanic people, raise your hands. Cool. So as you know, most of our parents and grandparents are immigrants, and when they came out to this country, they just put in hard work to make sure we have the right path, and so we could succeed in life and we could eat, of course, on a daily basis. And first of all, shout out to all of our parents and grandparents who put in all that work. And one of the main things I noticed is they never really placed an emphasis on health and well-being. And well, at least from my perspective, from what I've seen. And I just want to change the cycle. Instead of just focusing on hard work, which is great, but also focusing on taking care of ourselves. And of course, it starts with knowledge. knowing which practices work for you. And actually, thank you for all the presenters, and thank you for Alex for organizing everything. And it's really healthy. And again, my name is Marcos Hurtado. You can find me at empoweredwithmarcos.com, also on Instagram at empoweredwithmarcos. So thank you, everyone, and enjoy the rest of the.
Well, our next speaker coming up. Like 2 to 3 minutes max of a talk, please. Thank you.
Hey, how's everybody doing today? So, my name is Kat. I'm the owner of Kat Fitness. I'm an actual health coach in the Bay Area, in the Richmond, Oakland communities. I became vegan almost 3.5 years ago. And the reason
why I decided to go this route was in my family, diabetes and high blood pressure and all of those wonderful things run rampant once you hit the age of 50. I was 50. I didn't have anything because I had been vegetarian for 30 years, so I was still eating meat, cheese and seafood and dairy. So I was still eating that for about 30 years. And then I became plant-based vegan. So I've been plant-based for about 3 years now. And my anniversary is coming up in September, my big anniversary. And so I wanted to change the direction of my life. I wanted my story to be different. So I figured I have control to change my story.
Thank you so much. I'm a little choked up because this is not just an opportunity to do a workshop, but this is an opportunity to follow my passion and do something for diversity. Because when I first started veganism, they were like, this is not for you. You know, you can't be Asian and be vegan at the same time. And to me, all these amazing people and discover that there's diversity in veganism really changed my life. So doing this event is not just an opportunity to do an event, this is an opportunity to follow my passion. So I just love it. And even the vendors, I'm like, to have a diverse group of vendors, it's amazing. So just everyone, you guys, thank you for being here. But I just want to say, what you're doing just by being here makes a huge statement that vegans care about diversity and we're a part of this. And not just vegans, but anyone here cares about diversity.